Phuket Extra is brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at Centara Grand Beach Resort. Chill in the sun, sip under the stars.
Sawadee krap and welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by Coast Beach Club and Bistro at Centara Grand Beach Resort, Phuket. I'm JP Mistanza. Now let's catch you up with all the news you need to know. Over 100 airport taxi drivers complaining about high parking fees at the Phuket International Airport are petitioning the local government to do something about the situation. The cab drivers gathered at Phuket Provincial Hall on Wednesday, filing a formal complaint over what they say are, quote, exorbitant fees for parking at the airport, about 500 baht a month, up from just 200 baht. Other concerns included safety issues on dangerous curves and having no restroom nearby for drivers, according to the spokesman for the metered taxi drivers at the airport, Manop Pacha. Though no promises were made, Phuket Ombudsman Chief Apiwat Yodwan said they would look into the issue. Meanwhile, police have yet to charge the driver of a taxi cab that smashed into the back of a parked 18-wheel truck earlier this week that left one of two passengers with a broken arm and leg. Wednesday's incident happened at the bypass road between Katu and Kokeo and saw three people head to the hospital, including the taxi driver and two Chinese tourists. The driver was on his way to drop the tourists off at the airport when the incident occurred, and now police say they are still investigating. And police in Bangkok have come up with an ingenious way of catching a serial mugger who's been targeting women in the north of the capital. Dress up one of their male officers as a woman. Station Chief Colonel Kitisak Tian Kamol didn't want to send out female officers at night, so he ordered Sergeant Major Vivek Kamol Vibul because he not only is a clever officer, but he also has, quote, the whitest skin in the precinct and is also a man without leg hair. Donning a black wig, a sundress, and a purse, Sergeant Vivek was used as bait to catch local muggers driving around the hot zones between 4 and 6 a.m. And it actually worked. The muggers turned out to be two teenagers who not only stole from women, but also allegedly stabbed one female back on December 8th. Sergeant Vivek, meanwhile, says he'd do it again if another case pops up. And Phuket Extra will be right back after this.
The island's largest selection of fashion swimwear for both men and women in Kanda Beach Life shops in Patong, Surin, and Boat Avenue.
Welcome back to Phuket Extra. Today is the day that lawmakers in Bangkok are set to debate the amended Computer Crime Act, which is expected to pass, despite a petition with 300,000 signatures objecting to the whole thing. The National Legislative Assembly is set to pass a bill that critics say includes broad language that leaves the privacy of online users nationwide vulnerable to legal action, particularly defamation offenses, which could be used as a way to clamp down on free speech and even human rights. The bill calls for a 5-member committee to review posts and articles by websites that could essentially be removed or blocked. Meanwhile, officers are saying that the new law is aimed at protecting the public good and blocking inappropriate content. For a breakdown of what's in the potential new law, visit thephuketnews.com. And could it be another gold rush in Prachuap Khiri Khan? That's what it looks like, as hundreds have come out to a local canal in the Bansapan area after it was reported that one woman found a large nugget worth tens of thousands of baht. 39-year-old Jitapa Jitranarong found the nugget while panning in the canal, and when she took it to a local gold shop, she found it was worth about 40,000 baht. But because of where she found it, the gold nugget is actually worth more since it's high quality and has religious as well as historical connections because of the area. When the news finally was released, hundreds of villagers began heading to the area to do their part to find gold nuggets. Meanwhile, the woman has already turned down 100,000 baht offers for the nuggets and is apparently holding out for an even bigger payday. And a temple war broke out in Chonburi this week with 2 senior monks throwing down inside the sacred location. The fight started when one of the monks made the dogs at the temple begin to bark loudly, disturbing another monk who began firing rubber bands at them. That's when the fight broke out, and when one of the monks had the upper hand, the son of the one getting pummeled joined in the brawl. Chonburi police are now investigating and looking for the son to bring charges against him. And thanks for watching Phuket Extra today. Catch us on Phuket Extra tomorrow to see the top 5 stories of the week. We're looking forward to seeing you again on Monday. Until then, stay classy, Phuket.
Thailand's premier SSI Diamond Dive Centre. Visit us in Geelong or on c-bees.com. Seabees Diving. Adventure in good hands.